and safety gloves, and I'm going to show you how to take various shapes of greens and cut some really cool, quick, easy, fast, and gorgeous leaves and shapes out of the glass for our Cardinal Mosaic kits. Now, the Mosaic kits, you can see on here, the glass that I cut for the leaves are different shapes. They're not your traditional squares and rectangles and things for the other shapes in the Mosaic kit. So I want our leaves cut a particular shape, and I'm going to show you how to do that really quick and easy with nippers. Now what you want to do is get yourself set up comfortably. I'm working on this grid that will help hold this in. I'm sorry, it's not a grid, it's a lid. It is a lid. So these are all scrap pieces of glass. You can see, let me pull this down a little bit closer. See the pretty color green there. So what I'm gonna do is I just wanna cut out shapes that are like leaves, like that one. I'm gonna leave that one even though it has a square edge on it because there is a square part to the frame. And this is a thicker glass. But I just wanna make some organic leaf shapes. And this glass is really thick. It's about 6 mil thick. It has a cool texture pattern on it, in it. I'm gonna go through and cut some of them again because we put a pattern in the kit, but we want people to be able to do their own thing too. Good morning, good morning, good morning, or good whatever time of day you're watching this. This green is gorgeous, and it already has some leaf shapes in it. So I'm gonna cut on this side of the glass to just sort of carry on those little leaf shapes and feels that come with it. The same with this. You can see there's a pattern inside here. And I love doing mosaics this way. I love it. It feels way more organic. Oh, and here on this back, you can see the pattern clearer. So if your glass has a pattern, by all means use it. Use it. That was the secret of Tiffany's beautiful designs that Tiffany did. He used that pattern. This one has a texture to it. So people will probably be putting it texture side up. And I'm going for branches, leaves, not square shapes in these mosaics. And you can see how the edge of this is catching these so they don't go flying. And I like to put a variety of opaque and transparent in the kits. People can get a little bit of variety that way. See over there, I'm going with the flow of the pattern, how I feel like the leaves would go. And you can see some of them do have the square edges on, but some of these mosaics are going to be against the edge of glass. There's a nice transparent one. And it's just that easy. You're not looking for, you can still, like the people can still build this a variety of ways to really put in cool, neat, really cool leaf color. And I like to take I'll show you a little trick here too. When I'm making mosaics, I like to do this. I'll take something that has a square edge. I'll find a shape that has a square edge to it. Let's just find one quick. Say this one. And I'll put it against this leaf. See, I'll put the two square edges together with just a little space in between them. And really, you can really build a cool leaf this way. It's super fun. And these are all different degrees and shades and colors of greens. that are scraps from windows that I have made that we are turning into a very limited supply of kits, mosaic kits. See, this one has the beautiful pattern in it. I'm going to use that on this side. And as I'm doing this, I seriously do think about the people that are going to be putting these together. And we have a Facebook group. I would love to invite you to join if you're into that sort of thing. And you can see well, not all of them, but a lot of people will share different projects in there. And there have been a lot of people posting their cardinals in there. This green is gorgeous, gorgeous. So they can build, basically, you can build everything from pine needles to ferns when you have that texture. This piece of glass, I'm not going to cut. This is a 100-year-old piece of glass from out of a window, but it has this edge on it because it was in lead came. So I got to really scrub that one. I will use it, just not right now. It's got to be scrubbed. It is Wednesday. It is sunny. It is gorgeous. Absolutely beautiful. I made fused glass dots in the kiln. And I'll make up today once I get labels printed and some packages out. See, this one is already leaf shaped. I love that. I'm gonna play off of that. Look at that. That just cut a perfect little leaf shape. Look, can you see that? Gorgeous. The little nippers are great for this. They're really, really great for this. And what you want to do, instead of going for this, the square chunks, you want to come back, and I don't know if you can see just how I'm doing this. Like, if I start at the edge, I could just make a little triangle, or I could make a square. But by doing it this way, it breaks up into the glass. So it creates that elongated leaf shape. That's what we're after. Oh, that is a cool leaf. Look at that leaf. That's a cool leaf. And Sheila's cleaning the last off of hers right now. Please post the last of the grout. Please post a picture in the Facebook group, Sheila. I can't wait to see it. I cannot wait to see it. And see some of these little skinny winny ones, I'm gonna leave them. Because look how cool would this look if you took a piece of the darker glass with that straight edge and you put this up here, right? Look at that. Yeah, it was super cool mosaic leaf technique. I got a lot of leaves to make. Oh, and I like this shape too. It's like a ziggy-zaggy shape that will happen. I love that. I want these, I'm cutting these to be organic. Organic. Yes, I've got to figure out a way for us to share stuff on here too. I'm going to be doing, a lot of my lives are going to be on YouTube. And I truthfully don't think TikTok's going anywhere. I think TikTok's going to stay. I think too many people love it. But I really want to figure out, because I think there's a way that we can do some group things here. I know there is on our Patreon, and I got to figure that out too. There's a lot of things I got to figure out. These greens are just gorgeous. What a wonderful way to start a day in January with the greens. Oh, everything is brown outside right now. Well, I shouldn't say that. Not everything. We have pine trees that are green. There's some berries that are still hanging on. This is a brownie greeny, but I love it, and it's textured on the one side. I'm gonna put that in with the leaves. And you can you see how easy this is? Making these shapes. Oops. Our first escapee. This is a good way to contain your pieces by using a lid. And then all the glass dust that I'm creating right now gets caught on here, so I can put all of my glass dust in here. But I can't fuse it, unfortunately, because these are not COE rated. Look at this green. Watercolor Wednesday. We're gonna, you're gonna miss Watercolor Wednesday. That's okay. We're gonna have, the replay will be up on here for Watercolor Wednesday. Oh, this glass is thick. Thank goodness it's a little piece. But it's worth it. Look how pretty that is. That's a gorgeous color. This is like this olive transparent green. I love it. Just love it. Yeah, the concert, Sheila's going to a concert tonight. That is going to be so fun. That's the bestest. These moments, that's what makes life. That is what makes life. That's the secret of life right there. And I do like to mix these all up. Again, these are all going in the Cardinal kits. And I like to have a really good selection. I have 30 cups to fill up to this point. I know the filling depth of them because we measured it out on our other kit. And I like to have a good variety in there of colors. I just wanted to show you this cool leaf technique. And if you're working with mosaics, I find it enjoyable to keep my colors separated that I'm working with, especially on a kit like this, because we know we have the trees, we have the branches, and then we have the greens. And the greens just, I think the greens make the bird pop. Make the bird pop. And Sheila says it brings tears to your eyes watching her. Oh, and her bandmates. How fun. How fun. There's something so special about that. Especially, I think, with grandkids. Because when the grandkids come along, we have really learned how quick time goes. So our grandkids turn into little time machines for us. And it makes us, I think we appreciate them more than our own children because we know how fleeting the moments are so fleeting. And I like to do this. I like to push these little scraps of glass or the little dust over to the corner so they're not in the cups. And I think by doing it this way, everybody gets a wonderful mix of sizes, shapes, colors to create their leaves. And by doing the leaves like this, I think it adds a lot more creativity to the kit. A lot more creativity. And I think the end appeal is better too. So there you have it. That is how I cut glass into shapes for our mosaic kits. I'm gonna glove off, and glass off because I gotta go get Morton up and take my own pills, but I will see you later. Have a beautiful, beautiful day. And thanks for watching, and make sure that you're subscribed to our YouTube channel. See you soon, and bye for now. Bye-bye, everybody. Have a beautiful day.